What is it? Why are you staring at me so seriously, Al?
I don't know why, but it all feels so surreal.
It's real. I'm right here. Oh, right! I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thank you, Junior. If it weren't for you, I'd probably...
Don't mention it. But honestly, give yourself some credit.
When I was at my most desperate, it was you saved me once again. Junior? There's something I want to ask you. I can't always tell what she's doing. She didn't say anything weird to you, did she?
She said she'd become one with you, like water returning to its source.
Yeah, that's more or less what our relationship is like. She's more direct and selfish than I am. She's able to speak her mind so openly, to say what she wants and what she doesn't. But things are different now. From that day on, she stopped being someone I pushed away and became I feel like I can finally say it now. I've always been afraid. Ever since the day I got the Qingming sword, I'm scared of pain, of losing my memories, of one day just disappearing. I used to think how wonderful it would be if the Qingming sword hadn't picked me. If I were just a simple, ordinary girl. I'm sorry, Junior. I might not be as good as you think I am.
Why are you apologizing? I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. It's something any normal person would feel. So stop.
Okay. Alright, it's getting late. We should head back to Swabian Temple. I heard Ishu and Shifu's back? Aw, I'm probably in for a scolding this time.
Should I send a message to everyone at Yunkai Summit? Forget it. I'll just go back and get scolded, I guess.
I've only just now realized. Phylum Heights is such a bustling, colorful place. The air smells of coffee and fresh bread, mingling with the calls of vendors and the carefree laughter of children. Just watching and soaking it all in is enough to make you feel genuinely happy.
Xiaoguang, it's getting late. Should we head back to Swabian Temple?
Sorry, I lost track of time. Let's head back. We don't want everyone to worry. That colorful shop over there. Is that your video store? It looks really unique. Wow, what a wonderful smell. So this is what incense smells like. I can't wait. We'll be seeing everyone soon. Though, maybe there'll be some scolding too.
Xiaoguang,
Yixuan Shifu, it's me!
are you alright?
I'm perfectly fine now. If you don't believe me, you can ask Junior. I wasn't so sure she'd make a full recovery. She'd almost completely lost all 5 of her senses.
Oh, lost all 5 senses? It looks like someone's got some explaining to... I see. No wonder you didn't want to tell me about Xiaoguang's condition earlier. Anyway, at least things seem to have turned out well in the end. Xiaoguang wouldn't have recovered without you, Belle.
Just cleaning up the mess they made themselves.
By the way, we couldn't contact you for quite a while, Shifu.
I was supposed to be here sooner. I tried to take a shortcut through a few hollows, but I ran into trouble in one of them.
Not just a bit longer. To be precise, you were trapped by an unknown enemy and were completely out of contact for a while.
Trapped? Who the heck could possibly trap you?
They were extremely cautious in hiding their tracks, and I haven't found any clues yet. However, judging from our brief encounter, they're definitely not weaker than me. They were as strong as any Void Hunter.
A Void Hunter? How could you possibly just run into an enemy that strong out in the road?
Clearly, someone's deliberately targeting you.
I haven't quite figured that out yet. But speaking of Void Hunters, you mentioned earlier there's information about Sunbringer inside the Hollow. I'll need to discuss this with the mayor. By the way, have you heard anything regarding Ye Shuyen's whereabouts?
My brother...
We haven't heard anything. Shifu, have you got any leads?
It's not much of a lead, just a rumor that he was seen in Lemnian Hollow. Anyway, you've both worked hard. Take some time to get... And Xiaoguang, we're lucky you recovered this time. You mustn't be so reckless in the future.
Understood.
Xiaoguang, how are you doing? Are you feeling better?
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine now. My senses feel even sharper than before. So, can you finally tell me what you've been hiding from everyone?
Junior Belle, thank you for looking after my sister. I know it hasn't been easy.
It's no trouble at all. It was the right thing to do. Xiaoguang means a lot to me as my senior.
Brother, are you trying to change the subject?
I'll tell you what you want to know when the time comes, but not now. We have something more urgent to deal with at the moment. I found a way to break the Qingming Sword's bond with Xiaoguang. It's in Lemnian Hollow, the same place where we helped to regain her senses. That object seems to have some ties to the Creator's power. I've already mastered a special method and can use it to erase the bond. Let's head there now, Xiaoguang. Once we break the sword's hold, you won't have to live in its shadow any longer. You'll finally be free.
But then, What about the Qingming sword after the pact is broken?
Yunkuei Summit will find the next sword keeper. That's their concern, not ours.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why? You know full well as long as that sword exists, you'll never have peace. At any...
The Qingming sword needs a sword keeper to keep the two forces inside it under control. Otherwise, it could cause a massive catastrophe. You know that already. If such a disaster were to occur, countless innocent people could lose their lives.
So what? Is my sister's life worth less than the lives of strangers?
I know you're only doing this for my sake, but this is my choice.
You don't get to choose!
Senior, yeah? Let's talk through this calmly. Please don't get angry.
I got carried away. I'm sorry. Forget it. I didn't want you to get involved in all this mess. But if that's what it takes to make you give up the Qingming sword, then so be it. Xiaoguang, listen. We never had a choice from the very beginning. This whole thing was a setup.
What do you mean?
Whether it's Yixuan, Lu Hongzhou, or all of Yunkuei Summit, if you want to know the truth, come with me.
Yuan, you actually had the nerve to return to Swabian Temple? Aren't you ashamed of...
It's Yunkuei Summit who ought to feel ashamed.
Shuyan, what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. You searched all over New Eridu for innocent children and brought them to Yunkuei Summit as disciples. But shouldn't Yunkuei Summit be ashamed of itself?
What are you talking about?
You can drop the act, Yixuan Shifu. Xiaoguang and I were orphans with no parents. We were only lucky enough to be taken in by Yunkuei Summit because of our physiques. When did Yunkuei Summit set its sights on us? I wouldn't be surprised if you had something to do with our parents' death as well. 2 children without parents or a home. Who could be easier to control than that? Such kindness. A lifetime...
Hold your tongue!
Mr. Lu, what is this about? You told me that Xiaoguang touching the Qingming sword was just a coincidence.
A coincidence? What a convenient excuse. The truth is, Mr. Lu created countless opportunities, making each of us chosen children accidentally touch the Qingming sword.
Fool! To be chosen by the Qingming sword isn't a misfortune, it's the greatest honor. It's the power of a hero to protect all living beings.
So, Mr. Lu, everything he said is true?
It doesn't end there. Yixuan, did you really think that sword case you poured your heart into was actually useful? Don't be so naive. The Creator has awakened, and because of that, no power can suppress the Qingming sword's effects. Your sword case can't protect Xiaoguang at all! From the very moment she touched the Qingming sword, you all had already decided her fate for her.
Shuyan, how do you know all this?
When I was under the Creator's control, I briefly connected with their mind. That's when I learned the truth about the Qingming sword. So I did some digging into the disciples of Yunkui's summit who took us in back then. Banyo Shifu was innocent. He truly believed that letting Yunkui's summit take us in was best for us. I mean, Lu Hongzhou couldn't have done this all alone, right? And those disciples who secretly acted on your orders, they don't feel any guilt either, do they?
Because they know it's the right thing to do.
Right. The right thing to do. Even after all this, you're still trying to forge so-called heroes out of lies and sacrifice. How ridiculous. And you, High Preceptor Ishwin, I'd assumed you were in on it. Are you so busy as High Preceptor that you're too occupied to notice your disciples suffering? Or... Now you know the truth, Xiaoguang. It was all a lie from the start. We never had a choice. Give up the Qingming sword. Don't let it weigh you down any longer. You deserve a life of your own, one that's free and whole.
The Qingming sword was never a burden. It's the very thing that gives your life. Without the Qingming sword, how could Yeshuang Guang have gained? You should see it as an honor, not a burden.
Whose honor? Yunkui's summit's or yours? It's easy for you to preach, because you're not the one who has to pay the price.
Do you think I wouldn't if I could? If I had the choice, I would have made the pact with the Qingming sword myself long ago. Rather than standing by helplessly, like when the old capital fell, watching my mentors and fellow disciples die, one...
Your jealousy toward the Sword Keeper is your own obsession. Some people don't want to be heroes. They just want a quiet, ordinary life. You and Yunkui's summit took that choice from us.
This isn't my obsession. It's for all of New Eridu. The Qingming sword needs a sword keeper. Yunkui's summit needs one, and so does this city. It's for everyone's sake. One life in exchange for thousands. There's...
For everyone's sake. What makes their lives more valuable than Xiao Guang's? Just because my sister shouldn't have to live in constant pain for the sake of everyone else!
At least my choice can save lives. And you, what have you done? You thought you could defeat the Creator on your own, but in the end, you failed and became a puppet.
If you really thought you were right, you wouldn't have needed lies and deception in the first place, would you? You could have gone about it honestly. Sought out someone who'd willingly lay down their life like Yunkui's summit always has. You could have found...
You know the harm the Qingming sword could bring if left without a master, yet you won't risk your life to stop it. Doesn't that... Could Yeshuang Guang really stand by and watch countless innocent lives be lost because of her?
Huh?
Shut up, Lu Hongzhou.
Her path was decided the moment the Qingming sword chose her. She...
Enough! Ye Shiyan, this happened because I failed to watch over everyone.
I don't need an explanation. Just let Xiao Guang go. She shouldn't have to live her life bound to the Qingming sword.
Sorry, everyone, but maybe we should hear what Xiaoguang has to say.
Thanks for speaking up for me, June. Mr. Liu, I just have one question. Was what happened to my parents back then really connected to Yunkui's summit?
No. I did keep the Qingming sword's cost a secret, but I'd never go as far as to do something like that. I didn't learn about your special constitutions until after your parents were gone.
I get it now. Everyone, I'm sorry. I'll discuss what to do next with my brother.
Xiaoguang, are you all right? I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
I'm fine, Shifu. I understand both my brother's fears and Mr. Liu's reasoning. I've already made my decision.
Xiaoguang, we're leaving right now. Once you sever your bond with the Qingming sword, you can...
I'm sorry, brother. I've made up my mind. I won't give up the Qingming sword.
Is it because of what Lu Hongzhou said? None of that is your responsibility.
No, this is my choice. My own choice. I remember when we were little. I loved the osmanthus cakes from the shop on the corner, but they always made my stomach hurt. After that, you wouldn't let me eat them anymore. But being the kid I was back then, I couldn't resist. I bought them secretly, and...
Xiaoguang.
But I never regretted eating those cakes. I know you mean well, but you can't protect me forever. I've grown up, and I have to make my own choices. I can choose to eat the things I love, and bear the stomachache that comes with them. It's all part of living. I need to experience it all. To make mistakes, to stumble, to...
This is completely different. You can have all the cakes you want, but I can't stand here and watch you march straight to your own death.
Whether it leads to life or death.
Do you know what's more terrifying than dying? Living it, you never know when your memories will start to fade. When you sense it, your whole life will be nothing but endless suffering.
I knew it'd be this way. I've known from the very beginning. From the moment I made I knew the two forces within the Qingming sword could only be subdued by the sword keeper.
What? But you...
Because I didn't want you to keep worrying about me. Like... So, I know I'll have to watch myself slowly fall apart. But everyone dies eventually. You once said that I'm no different from everyone else. That my life matters just so. If that's true, the reverse, I am all life. I felt the Qingming sword's pain. I won't let anyone else endure that same despair. You may think it's foolish, but this is who I want to be. The kind of person I choose to become.
I'm only human. I'll always care more about my own sister than people I don't know. I can't. If this is really what you want, I'll respect your choice, but I'll never give up.
Then can you promise me one thing? From now on, you have to allow yourself to be happy. My choices, my fate, none of that is your fault, nor your burden. You've already done more than enough for me. Sorry you had to listen to us argue for so long. There's something I have to tell you. I used to think I'd keep this secret forever, but lately, I've realized that when I was a child, right after I gained the Qingming sword's power, I was alone in Phylum Heights that night, holding a music box my mother had given me. When I was little, my family would hum along to its tune together. But for some reason, that day, the music box suddenly broke. At that moment, I felt like I was broken too. Then you appeared. You fixed my music box and bought me some osmanthus candy from Good Goods. That's how I came to love the taste of osmanthus. I asked you at that moment if you knew that the road ahead led straight into an abyss, and then you told me that if I quit before I even began, there would be no way. But that was so long ago. I'm sure you've forgotten by now.
I think I remember. I dreamed about it before, but something felt off.
So you do remember. That's good. Maybe that brief meeting didn't mean much to you, but to me, it was like sunlight breaking into a cold, dark room. Perhaps it wasn't just your words. It was the sense of peace you gave me. It made me feel like I could find the strength to face whatever lies ahead. And about the other Yeshengguang. In the past, I wanted to hide her, but I don't feel that way anymore. She's a genuine part of who I, no matter how capable someone is, they still put beyond those fears that make me human. I also, back then, she said not to die before this world does. At first, I only entered Limnian Hollow on Xiao Zhao's advice to look for my brother. But deep down, it was out of guilt. Later, when I first saw the Hollow expand and chaos engulfed Phylum Heights, I chose to enter it out of duty, as the Qingming Sword's keeper. But now, from this moment on, I choose to accept the Qingming Sword and become the Sword Keeper. I didn't submit to this fate. After seeing every possible path, I chose it. And also, it might sound strange, but you're so effortlessly gentle, yet... Anyway, over time, I've come to understand a lot.
I'll always be there to support you, Xiaoguang. I can't make decisions for you, but no matter what happens, I'll be there to catch you.
Oh, it's getting pretty late. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Good night, Junior. I hope we both get a good night's sleep. No, this can't be.
Looks like the Hollow's about to swallow Phylum Heights whole.
Limnian Hollow. It's gotten even bigger than before.
This is bad. We need to regroup with everyone now. Those terrifying black miasma flowers have spread all over the city. Limnian Hollow is like a raging tsunami, threatening to engulf everything.
Shifu.
Shiyuan, Xiaoguang, about Yunkui's summit, about the Qingming Sword. I am truly sorry. I know my apology cannot resolve anything, nor do I deserve forgiveness.
Shifu, it's not your fault.
It is my fault. To be honest, ever since my sister's passing, I feared it. Maybe even hated it. But I had to keep guard over it due to my after making the case. My fear of the Qingming Sword led me to instinctively distance myself from it. Looking back now, the sword case I poured everything.
If my guess is right, the sword case originally did work as intended. Though it could not completely sever the negative effects of the sword, it still provided Xiaoguang some... It's only due to the creator's power becoming active recently that the sword case's power...
Shiyuan, I've failed in my duties. Whether as the
I need to apologize for what I said before as well. However, I can never forgive Lu Hongzhou.
I've authorized a top-level investigation into what Lu Hongzhou...
It means nothing to me now. What I can't forgive is the glory...
Brother, the past may be set in stone, but we can shape the future. And I don't want to be a sacrifice anymore. Before, when I went into Limnian Hollow, it was out of guilt. But from now on, I will only fight for my own will, because it's what I choose to do.
Xiaoguang.
That's enough heart-to-heart for now. What lies ahead won't be...
Everyone, I have bad news. The latest data shows the energy of the miasma anomaly within Lemnian Hollow is...
Looks like that bit of relief was only temporary.
That's right. And based on the information we have, both the energy of the miasma anomaly and the Hollow, this means we have to locate the source of the miasma anomaly and seal it off as quickly as possible. Or worse, the entire new Eridu. And as for this so-called source, according to my current findings, we can now be almost certain it's the power of the Creator. Sealing the source is our top priority. Meanwhile, we need to evacuate everyone in Wi-Fi and do everything, but the reinforcements will take some time to arrive, and I'm afraid the Hollow's expansion won't wait. Especially our friends from Yunquay Summit. I understand this sort of miasma anomaly can only be properly purified with your technique.
My blade, tailless, seems to have some effect on it as well.
Is that so? Perhaps it's connected to the power of the Creator. In any case, if we want to slow the Hollow's expansion, we'll have to enter the Lemnian Hollow first and clear out the abnormal miasma. That said, we'll need to send someone to locate the specific coordinates of where...
About that. Fair... We've already calculated the locations in Lemnian Hollow where the miasma is most active. Judging from Xiaoguang's previous trip into the Hollow to cleanse the Black Flowers, removing the abnormal miasma in those areas should help slow the Hollow's expansion.
Then, with the manpower we have, we'll need to split into teams and head into different areas to clear out those black flowers. Everything else is relatively manageable. The real question is, who's going to enter the center of Lemnian Hollow? And
the Qingming Sword has a far more intimate connection with Lemnian Hollow, and even the Creator, than we ever. Considering the current situation, it's likely that only the...
Our analysis came to the same conclusion. The huge energy fluctuations in Lemnian Hollow bear a connection to the energy the Qingming Sword gives off. I hate to admit it, but it's possible...
I'll go. The Qingming Sword's power has a mysterious connection to the Creator, and it's linked to that section of Lemnian Hollow.
Xiaoguang.
This is the most reasonable choice for now, but using the Qingming Sword
Yes. Please don't worry, Mayor. This is my choice. No
Mr. Mayor, Xiaoguang has only just recovered. As her Shifu, I can't stand by and watch her put herself in danger again. So please, permit me to go in her place. I may not be able to use the power of the Qingming Sword, but you know my strength.
I understand your concern, Jishin. However, this is the only way.
But...
Given the circumstances, I care more about the decision Miss Ye Shunguang has made herself. As for you, Yishun, there's still plenty in Phylum Heights that requires your attention.
I'm going with Xiaoguang. I'm her proxy. No matter what happens, I'm coming with you too. We've been through this together before, and by now we work perfectly as a team. Besides, I'm one of the best in Krampus, and I know...
I can help too. I'm pretty familiar with the inside.
Also, I have some good news. We've upgraded our... As you all know, Belle can reach me through the HDD system while she's inside the Hollow. If we route this to make sure Belle can focus while inside the Hollow,
I see. Then, I'll handle assigning the rest of the team to...
Squad assembled. Stay sharp. We move out on my mark.
Then let's give that Hollow a nice, explosive little surprise! Everyone, with me! Let's cut down this spreading darkness. Whatever that Creator is planning, we're not letting them pull it off.
Disciples of Yunquay Summit, hear me! Stand your ground and guard Phylum Heights! The future peace of this place is in your hands.
Dealing with the Hollow is precisely our duty as Hollows.
That sounded just like something Obel Squad would say.
Spook Shack wouldn't miss an event like this. For the glory of...
Xiaoguang, above all else,
Don't worry, Shifu. I will. And with Junior on our side, we'll definitely get the job.
You can count on me. We'll do our best. Besides,
You're all disciples. Well then, I'll leave. Everyone, this battle concerns not only the fate of Wai-Fei, but the survival of all New Eridu. It's unlike any we've faced before. I ask that you all work together with Yunquai Summit and me to clear the miasma and halt Lemnian Hollow's expansion.
Oh, that incident.
Yes, Xingguang.
Huh?
You're the chosen sword keeper. The one who stands out instantly in any crowd, always at the center of everyone's attention. And me, I've always been the one.
Xiao, what are you talking about?
As much as I wish it weren't true, there will always be a natural divide between people. In that regard, Lucas, when we were dividing into groups just now, I said I was one of the... When it comes to talent, I'm one of the few in Krampus. I'm the only one who has. What you see now is only the facade I forced myself to maintain. I'm always afraid. That's why I've been fighting so hard to keep up a meaningless record as Krampus. I even hide the fact that I like vegetables and tell people I prefer meat, as if that...
Xiao, I've been meaning to ask you this. Junior once told me that even if I wasn't the Qingming Sword's king, this world isn't just for those deemed valuable.
Sorry. Look at me rambling. We're short on time, so let's just keep moving.
Everyone, the tunnel ahead leads straight to the mining.
Are you in pain? Are you... Oh, child of God. Remember who you are.
Junior? Well, what's wrong? Does your head...
I'm fine. It's just... I think...
It might be the influence of the Creator's power.
Everyone, our goal is to locate the source of the Creator's power and seal it away. We might need to use the power of the Qingming Sword, but...
Finally found you, Lot. Last time we let our guard down, but this... That's right. Let's not make this complicated, little lady. Otherwise, we'll have no...
You want the Qingming Sword? It only responds to its sword keeper.
That's not our concern. We're just...
following orders. That's right.
Xiao, wait! Doesn't Krampus have authority? If these people...
What do you think this is? Some Scrappers still operates under tops. Besides, the mission to capture the Qingming Sword was entrusted...
What?
Mission to capture the Qingming Sword? Xiao, is what he said true?
Looks like Miss Zhao isn't exactly on our side.
No way! Xiao's helped us so many times. There has to be some misunderstanding.
Good. Our backup's here. What a troublesome bunch. But don't worry. You've got plenty of manpower and time. If you know what's good for you, you'll hand over the Qingming.
I don't want to hurt anyone, but if you insist on standing in our way, then we...
Xiaoguang's right. We're not handing over the Qingming sword. Lemnian Hollow is spreading fast. If we don't seal the
Wi-Fi will be swallowed by a hollow? What's that got to do with us? It's not like we live in this dump anyway. We're just following orders. Plus, the higher-ups promised we'll learn. Even a Krampus judge would be tempted by that, don't you think?
Shut it.
Come to think of it, Miss Zhao, there must have been Why are you just standing there? Don't tell me. You're waiting for us to exhaust ourselves.
I have no such... I, Zhao, Krampus Judge, hereby order you to abandon the plot.
Xiao Zhao!
Yes, Shunguang, I know you can handle this without my help. But your power shouldn't be wasted.
Are you trying?
So what?
Zhao, the interest maker, judge of Krampus. I've heard about you. If you choose to betray Krampus in tops, powerless, and without it...
That's none of your concern.
You're really willing to throw away everything you worked so hard for?
That's my decision.
How foolish. It seems the so-called interest maker. In that case, let's drop the pretense. If your mind's made up, then we'll have... Not only that, I'll report everything to them. I'll give you one last chance. Are you sure you want to betray Tops? Throw everything away? And go back to being that worthless nobody?
All the wealth, the honor, the protection. I don't want any of it. Right now, all I want is for my friends to live. To hold on until the very end. Go on ahead. Finish your mission. Don't worry. I'll catch up soon. Now, let's end this quickly!
The deepest part of the mine. That's where we're headed.
This is...
I can't see anything ahead.
Your teacher.
What?
Don't you see? It was Carol who brought... You should do the same as she returned to that pride.
Junior! What's wrong?
Must be affected by the illusion.
There's no more bloodshed. There is only eternal... Come, child. Become...
No! My...
Junior, don't scare...
It's okay. I'm fine.
The floating boulders? If the vision you saw came from the creator's power has covered the whole Lemnian Hall...
Oh no! We need to warn the teams in the other areas.
I see. Got it.
Actually, I've heard some... As we mentioned before, Sunbringer was betrayed by her followers. After that, she entered the Hollow alone and met the Creator turned Sunbringer into their messenger, and even created other messengers modeled after her power. Their existence serves one ultimate purpose.
Wait, you mean...
Because the Creator promised a world free of division and inequality. A place where people could... In such a world, everyone is equal. There's no fighting.
This so-called new world sounds pretty suspicious to me. And if there's no difference between anyone...
I feel the same way.
Of course, it's just something I heard. Maybe it's just a story someone made. Let's just keep moving. Come on, this way. The bottom of the mine is just ahead.
Weird. This place looks like they just stopped mining in the middle of the job.
Yeah, like something happened here all of a sudden.
Rumor has it that when Lady Sunbringer was betrayed, a tide of miasma burst from below the ground and swallowed everything whole. As if taking revenge against humanity. Though, it's just a story. Don't take it too seriously. The floating boulder should be nearby. Just to be safe, let's get a bit closer and take a careful look at its condition. I can't help but wonder what kind of story this strange stone is leading us to. It's all thanks to Monsieur Xunguang. Without your help.
So that's the floating boulder?
Looks kind of strange.
If I'm not mistaken, this boulder's strange condition might be linked to the Creator's seal.
I agree. I can feel something ominous every time we get close to this. Don't tell me. The Creator's about to awaken?
I'm afraid so.
Belle, I've just confirmed it. It seems the other teams have also... There's no immediate danger, but it's hard to say what might come next.
If that's the case.
Based on my previous experience, the Creator's location should be right beneath.
We need to get to the bottom of the mining area. With a pure...
Is all this stuff around us lumite ore?
Yes. These must be the raw materials of Porcelain. The reason this whole mine existed.
Hard to believe such a massive mining site existed before the Hollow swallowed it up.
Yeah. I'd love to see how lively it must have been back then. That's exactly why we have to protect Waifei Peninsula now. We can't let the Hollow spread any further. Not to our home.
There are significantly more black flowers here. Look, there's a huge platform up ahead. Let's check it out.
We're about halfway down at this point.
We can use that crane to go further down, but I'll have to find a way to rotate it first.
There's a console over there. Let's give it a try.
Looks like this console's busted, but maybe I can fix it. Let me give it a try. It's working. Kinda. We're gonna need more power. Let's look around and see if there's another generator nearby.
The sword?
Almost there. Just one more generator and we'll be good to go.
The sword? Here's my heart.
We did it!
Val, just updating you on...
My blade is indeed quite effective against this abnormal miasma. This Miyabi sure is...
Mobile squad is in place and will provide firepower support to
Oh, these black flowers! They're so... There's a lot of ethereals here, too!
Everyone, the abnormal miasma in Phylum Heights is within controllable, but some people,
Because they don't want to leave their home?
Everyone knows if Lemnian Hollow reaches that point of no return, if they've placed all their remaining hope in us.
Brother, we'll do everything we can.
How are things on your end?
We found tons of black...
You've made the right choice. Our mission is to clear out the abnormal miasma in Phylum Heights and the edges of the Hollow. Meanwhile, Xiaowang, there are... Remember, your...
Jeez, this mine's massive. What could they be hiding down here?
Yeah. We should be careful, though.
Something is hidden underground. Warning. Command error. Insufficient access rights.
Is Lockspring malfunctioning again?
Core data corrupted. Forcing system reboot. Reboot complete. Don't worry, you two. The system blitzed a bit. Probably because of the interference from the energy down here.
I can feel it right beneath us. If we have to find a way to... It's no use. This power is... I'm afraid even the full power of the Qingming sword won't make...
It's all right, Xiaoguang. Don't push yourself. Like, maybe...
You're right. It's going to be difficult. But if I knew you wouldn't let us...
You can seal the underground entrance using that giant black flower.
Exactly. I can use the Qingming sword to channel the flower's energy. As long as this terrible power stays sealed here, Wi-Fi should... Blood is the bond, soul as carrying the fate of all endless Qingming as the law. The sword is the...
We did it?
The seal should hold...
Shattered chains, chaotic souls. Oh, Creator, I beseech you. Sorry, everyone. You can...
What do you mean by that?
It's exactly as I said. Only their awakening can serve. The time has come.
What plan are...
There's only one plan. From the very beginning.
But if the Creator awakens, all of Wi-Fi Peninsula, all...
Humans are truly... You call their revival. Humanity has knelt before the storms and worshipped strength. And they'll bless you with the greatest gift of all. In short, dear friends.
Lockspring, what's going on?
Oh, are you talking? I didn't take control of it. We're in a perfectly equal partnership.
Warning. Another independent, high-level intelligence data construct detected attempting to access related memory banks.
I smell.
Now's not the time for you to show up. Haven't you figured it out yet? I'll use you to feed it the purest, most powerful energy.
Wait. Are you saying you were working with the Exaltists and Sarah from the...
I did work with Miss Sarah, yes. But the
Then why do you want to revive the Creator?
I'm not human. And because of that, I can see truths that you can't. As long as this world stays chaotic and disordered. Because they are born from the despair of this world. If Miss Sarah hadn't gone through all that suffering, a true rebirth can only be achieved.
Lockspring, what are you talking about? Temporary destruction?
You still don't see it. New Eridu as it is now. It's rotten. Workers sacrifice their bodies mining porcelain to make a living. The Archimemnon squad of Obsidian Division fought with passion, only to become sacrifices in a trade of interests. Your former companions, Banyue and Dylan, were no different. Banyue saved lives. Do you see it now? You humans are obsessed with this game of and of course, you too are part of those Count Ye Shunhuang, wielder of the Qingming. You, more than anyone, should And you, Faithen, along...
What does that mean?
I know a little. And that's exactly why I feel such deep anger and injustice for you. You did nothing wrong. And the root of all this tragedy lies in humanity's division. You can never, but the world the Creator can bring is nothing like this. When those who harm others feel the same pain. In such a world, all are one. There is
no such world.
I agree. The world may be flawed.
Stubborn fools. Looks like, but regardless. So I'll make sure to protect. I will erase every trace of malice and Then I'll place your purified souls inside the finest crystal spheres. I'll grant all of you the great...
Lockspring! The Qingming is reacting. The entrance to the mine ahead must be connected to the source of the abnormal miasma. Let's hurry over and take a look. Get behind me, Junior. Let's take out these ethereals first. I can't believe Lockspring actually wants to...
Belle, bad news. Just now, the activity in Lemnian the Hollow.
We've got anomalies here as well. Those floating...
It sounds like Lemnian Hollow. Yixuan Shifu and the others back in Wi-Fi.
The situation isn't looking... Who knows what Lockspring will do next? I just hope the other...
Be careful, everyone. This big boulder! It's spewing out miasma!
Not good. The miasma will draw in nearby ethereals.
If the miasma gets any thicker, the hollow's expansion could accelerate. Let's take out the ethereals first. A flurry of traps. Red stain! That's a menacing stain! Boom! Focus on the target. Solid hit. Score one for me. The hunt begins! Guys, can you hear me? The miasmic ethereals on our side just keep coming. There's no way to wipe them out completely. Please, stay safe, everyone. That's... Just got word from Yuzaha. Looks like we're all running into the same problem.
We can't keep this up.
We need to find a way to deal with that boulder. Sorry for the weak, dear. It's over.
I'm here.
Got one for the place. The cold is silent. Victory, the only option.
I'm here.
Proxy, do you copy? I suspect that the boulder might be the source of all this. I'm going to try attacking it.
Morphe, now's not the time to get sentimental. Our attacks aren't working. Keep moving. We'll face it head on.
Everyone, we just tried attacking the big boulder, but it didn't work out. Yeah, same here.
Mobile Squad, focus on suppressing the surrounding ethereals first.
I can't really control my strength.
Engaging head on.
There are so many.
Doesn't matter how many. We fight.
Soldiers, open fire!
Isolde. How?
But I see her too. And
Perhaps the thick miasma around us is
Forget it. Even if your body has decayed, your soul still...
What's wrong? Forgot how to fight? We'll have to clear...
I don't need you to tell...
Isolde, Colonel of the Oval Squad.
Magus, Captain... Try not to...
You've got...
oh,
Magus, what's your ammunition?
Stop talking no damn ethereals. There's no way we're...
You're getting slow, Magus.
The you I remember would have reacted the moment I raised my hand.
Isolde.
Don't just stand there. The enemies are right in front of us. Attack!
Is it just me? Or are there more and more ethereals showing up? And the numbers growing really, really fast.
Things are looking pretty bad if it keeps up.
Stay sharp, everyone. They're just ethereals. Nothing we can't clear out. Damn, they just keep coming.
But you won't back down.
You know me too well.
Great job, everyone. I've just been notified the abnormal... I just spoke to Bell and Xiaoguang. They're currently doing everything they can to suppress the ethereals on... We'll be counting on you all in the upcoming battles.
Leave it to us. We might just be civilians, but spook... There's a lot of them. These ethereals are no match for us.
We shall guard this place to...
Even the toughest knot is still just a rope that can be cut.
This hole reminds me of but things are different now.
We fight for the... That sounded real cool. And everyone... There's no end to these, Mike.
But if this keeps up, we might lose track of... It looks like...
But the Qingming sword will take its toll on you.
There is no other path.
These mere ethereals dare to stand in my way.
Disciples of Yunquei Summit, here to assist.
Brother!
I may still hold resentment toward Yunquei Summit, but with Wei Fei and besides, I can't just watch Xiaoguang. Junior Bell will take care of these vermin blocking our...
Xiao Zhao! Beeline!
I told you I'd cut now. It's time. Thanks to everyone's help.
But if you're all here...
Don't worry. Ishuan Shifu is holding things. She said no matter what, she won't let the hollows... From what I know, this floating boulder constantly releases my Xiaoguang. And leave the boulder to us.
Thank you, brother.
I'm coming with you.
But, Xiao Zhao...
That just means you'll need my help even more.
Right.
Then we'll be counting on you, Xiao Zhao. Let's go. No matter what, we'll face it together.
By the way, when Xiao Zhao showed up out of nowhere just now, it was like our savior descending from the heavens. So cool.
That's such a weird way to describe it. Xiaoguang's right. Welcome back.
I never...
Huh?
Lock spring.
Be careful of those ethereals.
Lock spring's up ahead. We need to take out these enemies and catch up. If the creator really awakens, it won't just destroy Phylum Heights. All of New Eridu could fall.
Well, I guess in a way we're kind of saving New Eridu, huh? These tunnels are so twisty. We need a plan to figure out which way's correct.
Are you okay? I can feel it. The Qingming sword is resonating with something here. The denser the miasma, the closer we are to the right place.
My turn.
The line is strong. What the heavens? Radiant clouds. The miasma's really strong in that direction. Let's go.
The ether frequency settled now. Let's keep going.
Mind and body is... The air's so thick with the miasma here. And the Qingming sword's reacting again.
Whoa! It's huge.
It looks like it's absorbing the miasma's energy? This thing... It's exactly like what I saw in the illusion before.
I knew you'd make it here eventually.
Lock Spring.
They're about to awaken. This is fate's choice, even you.
You really are a star.
Miss Zhao of Krampus. Just like the two standing beside you. I thought that after all the pain and resentment you've been...
Unfortunately, not every...
I don't understand a lot. You once said Junior and I were, in a way, both victims. You were angry for our sake. That's the Lock Spring, but why?
Haven't you realized yet? Every struggle, humanity can't reach the light.
What are you talking about?
I used to believe, as you're all aware, when Lady Sunbringer created me, she embedded an absolute unbreakable command deep within my core registry. A high firepower combat bang boom must never point its gun at unarmed humans. I once saw it as an honor and lived by it as my guiding principle.
Quick, Lock Spring! That woman has the last can of food.
Command conflict detected. Target...
What the hell do you mean? You useless. This is an emergency. If you don't grab it, I...
Core directive. Can't...
Please? Lock Spring, I'm ordering you. No!
In that moment, I lock onto the old woman's pleading eyes. My directives state, but my core directive tells me I must never point my... I was created to protect humanity. So to protect one human, must seeing me still motionless. My master cursed. I could hear my body crying out in anguish. So this is humanity. Then I finally break my core directive and execute it. Not at her. From that day on, I finally understood. Humans are creatures ruled by emotion, and your kindness is fragile. That's why you need a higher being. One that they will chart your path, govern your desires. In the new world governed by that, there will be no Qingming sword. That is the reason I chose. Only then can my mission be
That sounds like pure delusion.
You'll understand soon enough.
Lock Spring, I understand. I once felt the same as you, but now, and for those of us struggling through because without each...
Such childish reasoning. Happiness doesn't need to come from suffering.
But what the Creator brings isn't when the world is nothing but...
That's because you still don't know what...
I'm not sure what could be called better, but I know this, Lock Spring. You...
Even if your choices only bring you pain.
Even if everything we do is a... If you take that away, Lady Sunbringer created you so that...
Lady Sunbringer created me because humanity turned that power up. It's unforgivable.
No one ever asked for your...
What?
Placing your hopes on some just like how I once naively you despise the ugliness of humankind. So, but if you can't even face yourself...
You just don't understand. My choice...
And Then just what is it that you want to protect, Lockspring? You said people are obsessed with the game of You've chosen to sacrifice everyone's lives and free will in exchange for the protection and peace.
No, I'm not like them.
For us, Lockspring, I believe that one day, perhaps before that day arrives, we'll have to, for the sake of that inevitable tomorrow, we must come together, not destroy one another, but in the future promised.
Why have you two made the same choice as my creator? I don't understand it.
Creator? You mean Sun?
No! Even after being misunderstood and treated as an enemy, but I won't allow it. I won't.
Lockspring, you're not a cold, lifeless machine. That means you've also come to know everything you're doing now isn't to protect. I've run away many times myself, but that's not a choice. Lockspring, I know it hurts.
There's no other path left to take. You choose to create light.
Lockspring, there has to be another way.
This is the best way, and the only way. See that giant cocoon there? They've been drawing in the miasmic energy from the entire Lemnian Hollow. It won't be long before they hatch. And when that happens, everything will be proven.
Walk on.
Blazing arc. Watch closely. This is the real deal.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Destruction is the price of eternal peace.
Let this sword array send you away. Holy wind!
Destruction is the price of eternal.
Lockspring.
Don't feel sorry for it. It was just stalling for time. We've got more important things to do.
I know. Oh no! It's too late!
Careful! What's wrong?
I'm fine. It's just...
Could this thing have intensified?
We need to find... Oh, I can't let it...
Stop pushing yourself! She's right, Xiaoguang.
There isn't time. Look, it doesn't have... And...
Searching?
Junior,
What do you mean by that?
I just want to do what I should. I'm going to have that osmanthus cake I love.
What? What? Watch out! Xiaoguang! Why? No!
This is the fate I chose.
Finally, it's mine.
I'm the perfect vessel for your descent! Let this body be your
If you do this, you'll also
come with me to oblivion!
Stop, Xiaoguang! If you do this, you'll go down with them!
I'm sorry, Junior. I'll have to break our promise. But this is the only way. The Creator's power comes from the same source as this sword. That's why I know better than anyone how strong and untouchable they truly are. We can't beat this invisible force head-on. I have to become their vessel first, and then destroy myself to stop them. That's the only way we might have a chance to win.
The cost is your life. What kind of a win is that?
Xiao, Junior, go. I don't want to see anyone else get hurt because of me anymore.
No way we'd ever leave you. Xiaowang, don't give up. There's gotta be another way.
I'm not giving up. I'm only protecting the things that matter more than my life. For everyone in Phylum Heights, for my friends, and for you. Junior, please, be happy for me. I've never felt more alive than I do right now. Meeting you has changed my life for the better.
There has to be another way. Same as... There's still time. I will bring you home. See? I got you, Senior. Her wish to merge with the Creator really did come true.
Thank you, Junior. Sorry, I was being too reckless.
Welcome to the realm beyond the world.
My turn now? I'm gonna do my best.
Defying order. Suffering.
The sword follows my will and wins howl in the heavens. We did it?
Humans. Hopelessly foolish creatures.
The miasma. It's being absorbed.
sudden. At this rate, we won't last much longer.
No matter what, we have to hold on! Everyone, be careful!
Belle! I just got word from Magus. They're attacking the floating boulder that's powering the creator. It's good work. Gotta hang in there. Just a little longer.
I've had enough of this damn rock!
Soldiers, increase firepower!
Perfect! Attacking the boulder worked!
Before the will of humankind, even the divine shall crumble.
Belle, all squads are doing their best to destroy the boulder. You guys, you have to hold on.
You're welcome. We'll be waiting for your good news next.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Miyabi and Senior Yes Sides made it too. That's all of them. The boulders are destroyed.
No matter how imperfect this world is, it's still worth saving.
Our mission's done. The rest is up to you now, heroes. Are you okay? They're absorbing the Qingming sword's power!
Only by truly mastering the power of this sword can I execute them.
Don't tell me you're planning on using it again!
Thank you, Belle. But I won't hesitate anymore. Even if I'm destined to forget, I'll keep trying to remember, again and again. Even when trembling with fear, I will still stand in front of my friends. Even if I fall 1,000 times, I'll crawl up and fight again. That's the power that pulls people back from the abyss over and over again. We never needed gods. All we needed were our own hands to hold on and lift each other up.
Fools. One day, you'll all...
It's finally done.
It's finally...
Well done, Xiao Zhao.
You too, Xiaogang.
It felt like It was as if something changed. I used to believe the Qingming sword had chosen me on its own. But just now, I realized I can feel the Qingming sword's power moving through me. It's not as aggressive as...
Perhaps you're more in tune with the Qingming sword now. If that...
I know. They're likely still there, but it feels like only now have I tried. I'm not...
But you were going to sacrifice yourself to end it all. Xiaoguang.
I'm sorry. You know, when I sealed in the dream, I was surrounded by boundless... At that moment, I thought, maybe I'll never... I knew it was my decision, and that for everyone's sake, it had to be done. But I was still terrified. Then, at some point, a faint light appeared before me, and I saw you stride into the light, slicing through the boundless dark, and extend your hand toward me.
Don't forget, I'm a proxy. No matter what happens.
Hey, Belle. How are things on your end? We just...
Mission accomplished. Everything's fine. We'll go over the details later.
Looks like everyone's done a great job. In that case...
Right! We've got to get ready for the victory feast.
Wait. Look over there.
It doesn't seem very dense. Maybe it's just residual energy from the creator? Junior? What's wrong? You've gone pale all of a sudden.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Wait, Proxy, where are you going?
Teacher?
Huh?
So that reason appeared and I see you do.
What is she saying? When is this?
She doesn't sound like she's talking to herself. Look.
Xiaojiao's right.
Beginning of everything. Endless possibilities. And you're wrong. If what comes will become it. I wonder how I'll be remembered in Eridu. A lunatic with blood-stained hands.
Wait. What does that mean? What is she saying? No. Are these... I can feel it. Yes. This is what she was seeing back. Who are they? And that intense aura. And... what? My head...
Junior, are you alright?
Thank goodness you
Sorry.
When the miasma cleared, you...
I'm fine. Those images I saw of our teacher's memory... I should just...
That illusion was the same as before.
What she said. It sounded like she was admitting she had something to...
My brother and I have always believed our teacher was wrongly accused. The Carol we knew, but the disaster she spoke of, the loss of...
I think you're better off not dwelling on... We only saw a fragment of a memory. It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Exactly. Sure, some of what we heard sounded meaningful, but from where I stand, the sins behind them... Even today, the city has never revealed the specifics behind how the fall of the old... That means things are nowhere near as simple as they seem.
You're right. In any case, it...
The only way to end suffering. Humanity. The courage to forget. The resolve to choose sacrifice. The will to keep moving forward. And even when it means losing everything. These struggles I once deemed meaningless. So behind all this strife, the conflicts, have humans always been such...
How disappointing. I thought you'd win.
Can't believe back then, when I was on the verge of shutting down completely, it was you that...
That's right. Well, what's the matter? Don't tell me you're trying...
No, quite the opposite. I want to thank you.
What are you even talking about? Has your logic core completely fried? Forget it. Nothing can stop that plan from moving forward anyway.
Perhaps one day, humanity's courage, but not today. Lady Sunbringer. Perhaps utopia that drifts above New Eridu.
How boring. I guess it's about time for me to find some amusement. New Eridu. Rejoice in the return of yokai.
Now that everything's been resolved, it's about time I head back and report in. Proxy and Yeshung.
Huh? We should be the ones thanking you.
The whole mess started. I just cleaned up after my own mis-
Speaking of which, Xiaojiao.
Oh, that's right! That mission came directly from Tops. If you can't complete that mission, your record... what to do?
You don't have to. What comes next, just like you said before. This is...
Yes. No matter what, I'll support you. But if there's anything we can help with, please let us know.
All right. Senior Zhao!
Things at Phylum Heights have wrapped up. We were just about to head back.
In that case, let's head back together. Oh, right. Senior Zhao, just remembered you helped me a lot during the last mission, and I still haven't repaid the favor. So, what would you like me to do? Oh, you don't need to repay me. Huh? The ever-equivalent exchange, Senior Zhao. Shut up! We're companions, and between companions... You're adorable when you're so shy. Don't worry, as payback, I'll keep your little secret safe. Shut up and get moving!
Belle, you should be back at Phylum Heights by now, right? Is
Xiaoguang is right here. What's...
Sorry for the sudden call. I'll get first of all, thank you both for everything you've done during this incident. Both of you have made invaluable contributions to Wi-Fi. Secondly, Miss Ye Shunguang, in recognition of your outstanding performance during this crisis, I wish to award you New Eridu's highest honor.
Huh? But this wasn't just my achievement.
Don't worry. Everyone involved will receive their due praise and rewards. As for giving you the title of Void Hunter, it was decided after thorough consideration. First of all, your abilities fully meet the standards of a Void Hunter. New Eridu needs powerful individuals like you to protect. Besides that, I've also heard from Yishun about the Qingming sword. The pain you endured and the sacrifices you made for it. For these reasons, I sincerely hope you'll accept the title of Void Hunter.
I
think you truly deserve the title.
Thank you. I want to use the power of the Qingming sword.
Excellent. I'll handle the arrangements for the ceremony. Thank you.
Can I really live up to the title of Void? But if becoming a Void Hunter means I can make full use of the Qingming sword's power and better help everyone,
then it... You seem a lot more confident.
Really? Well, anyway...
How rare. The unbeaten legend of Krampus. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time you've failed a mission.
Yes. No matter what decision you make, I'll accept it. Even if you decide to expel me from Krampus,
What if I order you to obtain the Qingming sword for... even if it means killing that sword master?
I refuse.
You dare to disobey my orders?
Objectively, with my current strength, I can't defeat someone who's mastered the Qingming so personally. I don't wish to harm her, so I'm sorry. I can't.
Xiao Zhao, I've always thought you were a smart kid.
Huh?
Relax. I'm not planning to punish. I've been wondering when you'd finally grow out of that bad habit of yours. Thinking everything can be solved with a quick... And also, taking the Qingming sword was never... You've probably guessed already. This was just high ambitions in the others' order, but they'll probably move on to a different project soon. Some Void Hunter's weapons.
What do you mean?
No matter what, remember this. Krampus Compliance Authority is forever loyal to Tops. As for the rest...
It's the mayor! The mayor is... Mr. Mayor, please, could you...
Ladies and gentlemen, this victory doesn't belong to any one person. It belongs... Among them stands the current wielder of the Qingming sword. And so, as the mayor of New Eridu, I hereby... Monsieur Shunguang. I know no title because people need hope.
Thank you.
Perhaps, Monsieur Shunguang, you'd like to say a few words?
I'm not really good at speaking in front of so many people, but someone very important to me once told me that if I was in pain, she... At the time, I didn't understand what those words meant. I thought... But now, I finally get it. Those words were the answer to everything. I've realized that I can feel joy from the smell of coffee drifting around in the same way. I can feel heartbreak when people cry. Maybe this world is still full of conflict and imperfection, but in some grander, or perhaps more hidden place. That's why, whenever crisis strikes, someone always... And when all these faint lights, these tiny fireflies gather together in the past, I only fought because I was dragged into it. Because I know dawn always comes, no matter in the distant past and in the far-flung future. Countless... We are never alone. Therefore, I, Yeshunguang, hereby solemnly swear to accept the title of Void Hunter. From this moment on, for New Eridu and for our shared tomorrow, I offer...
Beautifully said. A hero is not just a single individual, but the sun formed by the glimmers of light in all of us. Then, let us witness this moment together. May New Eridu's radiance enjoy...
At that moment, I finally understood why the Qingming sword chose her. I once arrogantly believed her kindness was mere innocence. I was wrong. It was the courage to see through the darkness. It was something vast and overwhelming.
And so, the story comes to an end, and peace has returned to Waifei Peninsula. Just like Xiaoguang said, even if the world is full of conflict and imperfection, there's still something that binds us together. Maybe it's the unspoken trust we place in our companions, or the small acts of kindness we receive from strangers, or the way we manage, even in the face of despair. We spark that shared flame called courage. All these small yet significant connections eventually merge into something that feels like a miracle. Something steady enough to hold us all up, keeping us from falling into the abyss.
Xiaoguang, make sure you take care of...
I've packed some elixirs and snacks for your journey. They're definitely...
Thank you, everyone.
You better. Don't push your...
Don't worry, I'll keep my promise.
Xiaoguang, as your mentor, I'm proud.
I will.
I suppose it's time for me to go too.
Brother?
I'm leaving this place. I'm going somewhere far from here to find a way to put an end to the Qingming Sword's
Brother,
It's not just for you. It's also... I heard that Void Hunter Hoshimi Miyabi's blade, Tailless, shares similar traits with the Qingming Sword. There may be secrets hidden within these weapons. I want to uncover these secrets. Xiaoguang, I still remember what you told me before. I've imagined it countless times, that if I could go back, I'd hide my sister away in this, but I was wrong. No matter how many times it happened, when disaster struck Xiaoguang, I also know that every hardship and pain you've been through stands as proof of your strength. It's just that, if possible, I still hope you can stay away from the heart of the storm.
I'm already happy right now. Really.
I'm glad then. Also, I'm not sure if you have heard Mr. Liu's so-called... He once said that one day, a Baiza would rise in Yunquei Summit. When disaster struck, the Baiza would wield the Qingming Sword to cut through the endless night. And besides this Baiza, a special catalyst would appear. After everything that's happened, I can't help but think... Xiaoguang.
Huh?
That's right. Throughout...
Yes. If it weren't for Junior...
It seems your meeting was no coincidence. All right, it's getting... Farewell, my sister.
Junior, don't mind what my brother said about Baiza and the catalyst.
I think it's pretty nice, actually. It means we're connected by fate.
Junior, there's something the other me, once believed that love was... Perhaps I used to think that way because the old me was always filled with guilt and fear. But actually, it's not like that. Love is a miracle. A strength. A warm hand that pulls me back to the world. I really, truly love this world. I love the feeling of the morning breeze. The good, the bad, the light, and that's exactly why I'll do every... Now I finally understand. It wasn't just the Qingming Sword that chose me. I chose it as well. I may be new as a Void Hunter, and there's so... But I'll do my best. And also,
You're welcome. I actually have something to tell you.
Really? What is it? Ooh. This is the one we took It was my first time speaking in front of... And all the moments we shared before. I remember the fragrant scent that filled the flowers. I didn't realize we'd already made so many wonderful...
No matter what happens in the future, the memories of the past will always leave their mark. I'll always remember you.
Junior... Thank you. I think everything we've been through together will become a memory I'll cherish forever. I don't know when the Qingming Sword side effects will return, but because of these shining days, thank you for painting my... Well...
Safe travels.
I hope things go well for both of us. Goodbye, Junior.
Val, what's wrong? Your hand!
What was that?
Is it back to normal? Val, you've been acting strange ever since that day you saw the create. We should probably get you checked out sometime.
It's fine, really. Maybe we can ask the mayor later. Anyway, that's enough for today. Let's head back.
Val.
My old friend, can you see it? But I know that thing was their creation. The messenger. Like a tumor that can never be removed. Cut one out, and another grows. It's obvious they're probing. Fumbling and frantic, yet driven. Still, it's not all bad. The Qingming Sword's keeper from Yunque's summit has been granted the title of This is Good. Very good. My old friend, I know you wouldn't approve of what I'm doing, but this is the only path we have left.